and a very good morning to you all beautiful soul ones. I hope you are having a beautiful day. This is a short energy update of the 30th of October. We're in a new month, whoop whoop. And I'll be sharing various things in this video. A lot of information has been coming through about different ascension symptoms, about soul family, twin flames, and balancing of the feminine and masculine. So just to come back to this moment, the harmonics of the day, we are the moon is still in Gemini, which we spoke about yesterday, and we're still in the month menses of Libra, and today's numerology day is number 4, connected to the builder. So today, numerology day for the builder is a great day to organize your things, your to-do list, your routine, those redundant things, fixing the sink, or making those phone calls, those emails, booking those tickets, hotel rooms, etc. So getting that stuff done. Then, as we spoke about yesterday, these couple of days is great harmonics to be balancing out any feminine and masculine situations that are going on, whether you are having a bit of disharmony between your lover, whether it is, sorry, I forget to look at the camera, whether it's between your lover or whether it is between brother and sister, your parents, your family, wherever that disharmony is, sometimes within us, balancing the masculine and the feminine within ourselves, and harmonizing that. So again, these days are connected to Mercury, the communicator, Libra, balancing, Gemini, that play between the masculine and the feminine, between siblings. So again, it is the perfect time to harmonize out any of those situations that you may or may not have playing out in your life. So let's see, I have a little bit of a list I made today. Ascension symptoms. So I have a video where it talks a lot about different ascension symptoms. I just wanted to talk about some that have been coming up recently. So in the last 5 days, 1 week, we may have noticed that either our sleep has become even less irregular, or hard to fall asleep, insomnia, or restless sleep, or a lot of downloading, information receiving during our sleep, very busy sleeps. Telepathy, your telepathy may be strengthening for those who are watching and that is happening for you. So we may be communicating more and more clearly with multiple people around the planet, with your twin soul, with people you're going to see before you see them, your friends, your family. If that is happening, and your other friend is also very galactic, maybe you want to talk to them and see that you can double check what you're receiving and the information or the telepathic communication you're having, so that you get kind of assurance of what you're hearing, and you know it's not your voice but it's also their voice, and that's really happening. And then you can train yourself slowly to distinguish between the two if you can't already. So that is a good training of self-mastery. We spoke about that in the video I made about different ascension symptoms we may be feeling, that this is a time for self-mastery. Really, we have all these new powers, let's say, or different abilities that we can all tap into, and now we want to strengthen them and get to know them and be able to use them in a good way and in our will and not unpleasant way. If we're having deep telepathic conversations while we're trying to listen to our boss talking to us, that might not be beneficial for our life. Okay, so anxiety. We may have different fears and anxiety rushing up this whole time, this whole period really till the end of October. So know that even those things are playing out in your life, there are also, it is a possibility that greater things are playing out. So just be kind and compassionate to yourself. If you're going through those things, again, a reminder, chamomile tea is great to relax the senses. Lavender essential oil, you can put it by your temples, on your back, on your wrists, before sleeping, on the bottom of your feet. Use your tools that you have available, music, massage, whatever it is that can relax you through these times, through this emotional roller coaster, energetical roller coaster times. Talking about emotions, I have posted underneath a link, a YouTube link in this video about someone sent me the most beautiful video of a dance performance. I was bawling, crying my heart out. What an emotion, and it really represented what is happening right now in the world. The frequency, the energy that they were tapping into to create that dance is literally what we are all tapping into right now, and it was so beautiful. And it's so beautiful to see that everybody's tapping into the same energy, and through our unique channels, our vessels, our being, we are expressing it in different ways. I'm expressing myself this way, and they were expressing it through this group dance. So please, if you want to see something most beautiful, I'm one of my passions is dancing. I used to be a dancer a lot. I was in productions, different productions. So yeah, and it was one of the most stunning things I've ever seen. So please take a look if that excites you. Yes, balancing between the man and the woman. Again, also twin flames. Twin flames. Right now, in this next period, we're going to see twin flames coming into sacred union. I've been speaking about this also for a while now. So if you haven't already come to a octave of sacred union with your twin flame earlier this month, you may be doing it, or sorry, last month. You may be going through it this month in the beginning, or by the mid-end of this month. That is, of course, for the first wave of twin flames doing this, right? There is one group of twin flames that are going through all their union right now during this September-October period, and then there will be other waves of twin flames doing it at the end of the year and next year, etc., etc. So yeah, just be aware of it, be open to it, and if you are not on speaking terms yet with your twin flame, or there's other things going on, then know that it is still time to work on some stuff that's inside. And the more we heal and are okay with ourselves and what's going inside, the more we can be okay with our counterpart, right? Because we are mirrors to each other. What we heal within us, they're healing within them, vice versa. Then just a message about soul family. So many of you may be finding a lot of soul family right now. You may be bumping heads everywhere you go into soul family right now. People you've known from the past, people you're going to work with this lifetime, the first time you're meeting them, very ancient soul family, all of different types. For me, I literally am stumbling left and right over soul family all over the place, and it's very beautiful and it's very exciting. And this is they're like signs. They're like signs we're on the good way. It means that we are all emanating on a certain frequency, and the energies or the magnetic pull or the vortex is bringing us together, and it's at this moment out of our hand. So if you haven't met anyone yet, don't worry. Don't force it. Don't go out looking and asking everybody, are you it, are you it? But it will literally like smack you in the face, and you'll be like, oh, here you are, I've been waiting for you. So that will be happening more and more so throughout this month. For me, it's been happening really quick, and I'm so thankful, and you guys are part of that. You guys are part of that. Otherwise, we wouldn't feel connected. The things I would be saying wouldn't resonate with you, and I wouldn't be here right now doing what I'm doing without you guys. So thank you. You guys are part of my soul family, whether we work far away or just touch and base, or work closer together in the future. Who knows, because this beautiful life has lots of twists and turns. Okay. Anything else? I'm just going to tune in if there's anything else to the event, particularly. What we have been speaking is about the event and these moments right now coming up. fear. So for those of you, I have been mentioning, and I know others out there are mentioning about, um, volcanoes and earthquakes happening and all of these things, this purging of Mother Earth, which is a good thing, which are good signs, and many other things in the world stage playing out. I just want you all to know you are walking your path and you have your purpose, and don't walk out with fear. I don't share these things to bring fear, and I really apologize if I ever did bring any fear into your perspective. The only reason I'm sharing these things is so that we, if those things happen, we won't strike in panic, but we can be like, oh yeah, that someone mentioned that was gonna happen. It's okay, because it is a divine thing. It is beautiful purging. It is healing, right? When we're healing, it's ugly in the beginning where you have like a 2 hour crying session and snot coming out of our nose and all of this stuff, and like that's healing. It's ugly. And then afterwards we're smiling, and that's the same with Mother Earth and all of this. So please don't take on that fear, and the more we sit in that fear-based space, anxiety space, the more we attract that to us, first off. But second off, know that you're protected. Know that you're okay. If you're walking your path and you're doing your inner work, if you're doing your path and you're doing your inner work, then sorry, I was just waving to a comment. I realize you guys don't see that comment, so yeah. um, Realize if you're on your path, you're doing your inner work, you're moving forward. You may not know it all, you may feel a little lost, that's okay. But if you know that your heart is on the right path, you're protected, and don't worry about it. All of these things that I'm mentioning is not going to harm you. It is nothing wrong, and don't make it change any decisions in your life. If you want to be moving right now or traveling right now, do what you feel is good. Find your truth and connect with your guides if you work with your guides, or your intuition, or your higher self, or God, spirit, source, universe, Mother Nature, whatever connection you have. Check those connections. Find your truth and don't listen to anybody else. And once you have that truth, you may want to check in with others if you just need a little bit of a motivational push. But know your truth, and know that you're protected and you're okay. And know that no guide or your higher self wouldn't push you or guide you to be in the middle of a storm or of an earthquake. Like I said, there are some people who may choose to leave during this time, and that's their choices. And most of you who are watching, you all know that you came here to do something. You have a purpose, and most of you have found it, you are finding it, and you are going to find it. So just be patient and just trust that it's all gonna fold out. I'm sure many of you have just been receiving the message from your higher self or guides. Patience, trust, trust. The money is going to be okay, everything will be revealed, all of these messages. So listen to those messages. Surrender utterly, because only when we surrender, only when we clear our canvas, I keep on talking about clearing the canvas of our, traumas and karmas and all of that stuff. Only when we have a blank page, then can we purely create again, right? And once we just surrender and let go, then we make space for the new to come in, right? Imagine if you just had a life and you're going to business school and you're going to do this and you're going to that. You have all of this plan. You have a plan. There's no space for an opportunity to come in, because maybe the divine says, wow, actually we're going to make a retreat center, and you said, no, I have my plan, I'm going to a business school, I'm doing this and that. See how there's no space to create, there's no space for opportunity, there's no space for something new to come in. So it's okay to feel absolutely utterly lost. Admit it. I am lost. And perhaps as soon as you can admit that you're lost, as soon as you can fully surrender, and as soon as you start like clearing your canvas in whatever way that is, by cleaning your house, selling the stuff you don't need, emotional baggage, clearing relationships, whatever it is, then you may see the new inspiration, new colors might come into your blank canvas to fill it up, because you have created space for spirit source, you know, to take over, your higher self to take over. You have made space, you've kind of cleaned the dust off of your sunglasses, and you can finally see a little bit more, because before there was so much clutter around you of decisions you just decided to make, and you know, opportunities are coming left and right, and you're not seeing it. You just can't see it because there's so much clutter. So again, a reminder of relax, clear the canvas, just be. A lot will change in the next 2 weeks. So much will change. By the end of October, so much will change. Trust your intuition, trust your truth. Don't trust anything that I say. Trust the things that resonate with you, and bring those into your meditation or into whatever practice you have that makes you connect to your truth and your inner knowing. Okay? I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you again, all, just for supporting me by watching me, by leaving comments. I feel very blessed. I feel very blessed, and yeah, stay strong, because there is so much beauty, so much amazingness ahead. And I'm excited, to be there. I'm excited doing this right now, and I'm excited to see you guys out there doing your purpose, and you know, your little niche in this whole beautiful ascension process. So sending you all so much love, and have an amazing, beautiful day. Okay? Mwah! Bye.